Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time it happened. Yeah, the first murder has happened, so today we're going to be getting into our investigation. Interested to see how this will look, if I'm being honest, because it's like, I know this one came out a little while past 1 and 2, so I wonder if there's like any sort of new stuff, or if it's by the books. We'll see. But yeah, let us get into things. So, oh, very snazzy music, and oh, okay, you can like properly rotate around the room. And oh, okay, there's quite a bit of stuff too, but I guess we'll start by talking with Shuichi. You seem to know what's going on, ish. Hey, Kaede, do you remember what we saw when we came in here? Yeah, I remember. You saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right? Okay. No one even touched it, so how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door. Okay. So does it close after a set amount of time?
Is that alright?
Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase, you let go of the bookcase and after waiting for a bit. So after it's not been touched, it shuts automatically after a few seconds. Okay. Oh, it closed on its own. The bookcase is set on like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside. The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Moving bookcase has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. But wait, if the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door... Maybe the reason the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door.
You're right.
After killing Rantaro, they ran through the hidden door. It is certainly possible. Let's check that now.
Huh?
How do we check it?
Remember.
The dust on the card we to remember. Shuichi Saihara, Jesus. Shuichi removed the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Okay. It seems like we're going to catch the mastermind with the truth bullets we're getting. Alright, let's see. We only need to get a close look at the gap in the card reader.
Huh?
The dust is still there.
You're right.
Looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader?
No.
I remember exactly where I put the dust, so this hasn't been moved at all.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume the mastermind didn't go through this door. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was... Rantaro himself?
No.
I can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back. There's a chance that someone else was hiding here. Card reader dust has been added to the truth bullet section. Right. Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit, so we just need to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way, too. Why do you look so shocked, Shuichi? We know we're right. Okay, well, truth bullet number 1, I think we may as well investigate over near the body. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body? Yeah, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for Kaede, you don't have to, okay? So it's fine, I can do it. Okay! My mind was set and I decided to walk towards Rantaro's body. Right, and... there's not much to investigate here, is there? Last time I saw Rantaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rantaro die here?
Huh?
What do you mean, die here?
Remember.
Well, if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. So he moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? There's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up.
Are you okay?
You've gone pale. Although I guess that's normal, we have to investigate a body is all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago.
No.
It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everybody else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing.
Hey.
Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all.
Jeez.
Sort of. You are a detective, remember?
Okay.
See, I'm immediately getting, right, that blood splatter implies... I was going to say, is that looks like it fell on him, and then the momentum kind of like... You know what I mean? The momentum would have caused the blood spray to splatter up. So what's going on with that? Because I can't investigate it, so I imagine maybe that's like Clash Trial stuff left there for the sake of it, but it seems like, you know, that ball was rolled out of there, or somebody was hiding behind the books there, jumped out, and then went... Which, if that's the case, ooh, Kaede, you're in a tough spot, because she's the one who rearranged them. So couldn't Shuichi have to, like, go bat for bat before we realize the true culprit? A bloody shot put ball is on the ground.
Could it be?
This shot put ball, could it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. There's blood all over it. That's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used.
You're right.
The shot itself is heavy. You'd have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? Bloody shot put ball has been added to the... Why is Kaede pale as a ghost? Like, we know you didn't do it, girly. I know we need to examine the body, but I'm not sure where to start.
Leave it to me.
It's okay. I can do it. Okay, Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rantaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head and it looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. That must be the fatal wound. So we can trust the Monokuma file?
Okay.
Yep, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rantaro's pocket. Wait, what are you doing? I'm checking what he has in his person. That might be a clue. If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you I support you after all. How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede, pull yourself together. Rantaro had in his possession the key to his room and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a key card on him.
Could it be?
That's what I was thinking. He didn't have it. Then Rantaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without a card key. So, with what we know now, that is the most likely possibility. Why was Rantaro here if he wasn't the mastermind? True, because he was in the game room, right? I think? We'll see. Anything else, though?
Are you okay?
We've finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, It seems like Kaede's getting... Like, I don't know. Something is bothering me. Why did Rantaro come to the library? Seems like he likely isn't the mastermind, but what reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rantaro mentioned earlier. It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game, it's about ending the killing game itself. That's the real goal. Ending the game itself?
Could it be?
And it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did. What? He might have come to the same conclusion we did. The mastermind would come here. You mean, he had the same idea as us? No wait, he should have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration.
No.
He probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and he firmly pulled me back to my feet.
Remember.
Kaede, let's go now. We can't waste time now. You're not gonna give up, right? You're gonna save everybody.
Yeah.
Shuichi. He's right, I can't give up now.
Shuichi.
Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Huh? Shuichi is right. We can't give up until it's over. I can't stay depressed forever, or I have to help everybody get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Okay, so... that's that. I mean, I guess we could inspect the moving bookcase. I mean, it makes sense. The moving bookcase is closed right now. The hidden door is currently out of sight. You guys set up a security sensor on top of this bookcase, right? Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check. Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase.
Remember.
It's still here. I should take it down now. Removing it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it?
No.
It's alright, I returned the receiver off. You can turn it off?
Okay.
Yes, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, and I didn't want to alert them.
I see.
Smart thinking. Receiver on Shuichi. Okay, okay. Thank you for that insight. That's pretty good, actually. And then apparently the ladder's inspectable. Oh, is that going to take us on top of the books? Because I want to see what's behind them, because it looks like a wall rather than a stack, if you're with me. The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcases. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Oh, I think there is! It's highlighted, Kaede. I mean, so is the globe, actually. It's a mysterious globe. Okay, never mind. Point proven. Kurumi Tojo, what is your live reaction to this information? Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk?
Huh?
What?
Then.
The culprit must have killed to survive. It is odd that they would not step forward. True. I wonder what that means.
True.
I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit's objective wasn't to survive, but it was to kill everybody here.
Huh?
Everyone!
That is correct.
That would explain why they would forgo their survival in favor of a class trial. But doesn't that seem like a bit of a stretch to you?
You agree?
Well, the culprit is also the mastermind, it's certainly plausible. Well, true, killing us does seem like something the mastermind would do, so we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Okay, interesting insight. And then, Ryoma Hoshi. Bookcases, Tons of books are crammed onto the bookcase, arranged in various stacks. Doesn't seem as anything has changed since we set up the cameras.
Remember,
The books you stacked up haven't moved either. Oh, you mean those I stacked to scare people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone. Okay. Stack books. Oh, I guess that did help. Okay, and Ryoma Hoshi. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you've got your eyes on the culprit, right? What? Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. Oh, I want to know too.
sorry.
I can't say anything yet.
Not cool.
But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be. But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? And let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful. What do you mean?
Be careful.
I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. Okay, Ryoma, you freak. But I don't know, if, like, again, is it bad I'm suspecting Kaede the most? I understand that's probably the thing, that's the only person I've got any evidence to go off of, is that she also knew where our shot football was. Don't talk to me, crotch itch. I'm fucking busy. Miyu continue ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. What's that controller for? Dun 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 dun! It's a prone. Prone? I don't mean to put it in the conversation, but don't you mean drone? If it was prone, it'd deal with the rest of the Ganilian Alliance to destroy humanity. I have no idea what she's talking about. Same. Wait a second, the controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese. She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upwards.
Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl.
Okay.
Neremik. It's a drone.
How did you make a drone?
I told you that's a drone.
No, it's a prone, it's a prone. Silence, Samugi, you're not even in the key art here.
That's a vicious
I
don't get it.
When did you have time to make this?
I would love to know!
I got bored after I made those cameras last one, so I modified this RC plane.
Oh! Clever, clever.
Tested out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs.
Okay. And were you using that when the murder happened?
Photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation. This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
Miyu, please survive to the end of the game. I need that. I need that. Drafting a floor plan with photos. That's amazing. This will sure help with the investigation.
Out of my way!
Only problem is, I'm not using Opera and a drone and taking pictures with it.
Jeez.
You shouldn't be proud of that. And if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon. I can do shit without that. Just calm your tiny tits and shut up. Shut up, you! My chest is way better than your nasty cow orders. Orders.
Actually,
You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Okay, well, Miyu was violating various airspace laws, and last but not least, Samugi. I know you killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened, because he pressured us and this happened. The motive he gave us for part of it, and so was that strange music. True. You played that music at such a high volume, it would make us feel sick and want to kill.
Okay.
It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy. I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rantaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind so this is the last murder that ever happens here. We just have to. Promotional video BGM has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Yeah, okay. See, I'm thinking, I don't know, is that a hint? I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. No. I've not missed a thing. I guess I have, maybe? I guess I could check out the monitor. The time to the killing game had almost expired, but the countdown stopped and that obnoxious noise went away too. I wonder what could have happened if the time it had expired. There really isn't anything else I can really think of other than... So, I mean, I've yapped at Suichi, I've yapped at, like, pretty much everything. I mean, these bookcases... The vent, yeah, okay. Never mind. The vent is open. I was the one who took it off with the grate and left it in the duct. And we ought to even watching the classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And now that's everything, okay. That can't be everything for the trial, though, can it? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what you're missing, Kaede, like... Maybe I speak to Miyu again and just see if she's, Got a map. Don't talk to me, ugly skank. Quit interrupting the investigation. Huh, damn it. I'm gonna shot this out of focus again. Your fucking face is blurring the lens, bitch. Flip might be useful to the investigation. It might not be finished in time for the class trial, I guess I won't expect too much. Seriously, who else would I speak to? Like, I guess Shuichi again? Or maybe I do inspect the moving ladder now that I've inspected the books on the shelf. Nothing out of the ordinary here? I don't know. I guess Shuichi. Like, that's the only one I can think of. Hey Shuichi, I need some advice. What do you think we should check first? I'm thinking about it too, but since you're a detective, you might know more than me. What should we check first? It's the areas we place the cameras have changed in some way, like the bookcases, the vent. I feel there might be a clue around there. I see. Also, I think there may be clues around Rentaro's body. It might be hard to do, but... And finally we need to hear from everybody here. One of them might have noticed something we missed. Thanks, Shuichi. No problem at all. I hope I can be of some use. Okay, so, areas we place the cameras. Wasn't the one on the door? Yeah, there was. Okay, this is the radar. It's the furthest off from the stairs and leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door, see? Oh, yeah, it opens when you slide it. Yes, I saw that. Do you think Rentaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we get those pictures back from the Mono Cubs. No, you're right. We'll just have to wait. Surely that must be some sort of point there, right? And I guess, like, near the body? Because it was a... So we've got the sensor, and I guess... I'm trying to think. Well, there was a camera here, right? I don't know. Nothing's really speaking out to me because there's golden fuzz on them, and I guess maybe I speak to Shuichi here to get something new. Rentaro opened the bookcase, but he moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? There's no trace of his body being moved. Yeah, we've already heard this. I guess it's letting me leave this area, so I'm imagining that, yeah, we can say we've done everything there, but where else do we place the camera? Like, I guess, was there one on top of here? I feel as though there was. I guess we could check out this door too. It's the front door that leads to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko. Yeah, we saw the moving bookcase close when we ran over. We found Rantaro's body behind that bookcase. I wonder if Rentaro entered through the same door we did. Maybe the mastermind did too. When we see the pictures after the Monocubs evolved, the middle will be clear. I guess all we can do is wait. That must be it now, surely. Yeah, okay. Kaede, I think we've investigated the entire library now. But we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind. The most important piece of evidence will be those photos, once we get those. But then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating? I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rentaro was killed. If that's the case, who should we go question? 6 people that went down to the basement with Rentaro. Kaito, Gonto, Maki, Tenko, Anji, and Himiko. Let's talk to them first. Well, can't talk to Rentaro, can we? They should have been in the game room, along with Rentaro. Let's ask them about what happened there. Okay, I'll go find them. For now, let's head to the game room. Okay. So to the game room we go. Seems like a fairly straightforward thing, though. A few conversations, we've got alibis. It really... I mean, I suppose the first investigation isn't meant to be super difficult, but... I don't know, I don't know. I feel there's a twist, but I don't know what. Oh, hello, Maki. Maki, you were in the game room when Rentaro was killed, right?
Hey.
What were you doing all down here? Rentaro was with you, right? Am I a suspect? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everybody. Huh?
Because
Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened. So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it? I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw her dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. She's the what? But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaito's idea. He wanted us to get a hold of a strategy meeting and gather us together. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires. And he picked 7 people he thought could be useful in a fight. 7 people, those, yeah. But, I'm not sure those 7 would be useful in a fight, though. Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Anji's connection to a tool would be useful. But what about you, Maki? Why would you want the ultimate child caregiver? He just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. That's it, jeez. Doesn't like something Kaito would say, though. But why have a strategy meeting in the game room in the basement? Beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence. And what was Rentaro doing at that time? Was he in the Shradamichi meeting with you?
That's true.
He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went looking for him so we could finish the meeting before the time expired. That must have happened around when we ran into them. Yeah. Okay, so we can skip this. We did this last time. Then did Furry just wait in the game room the whole time?
Nope.
Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us.
Huh?
Gonta wasn't with you guys. Gonta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself. Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other two felt the same way. What other two? When it goes to the AV room, they're probably still there. Oh, holy moly. Holy moly, that's very spooky. Hey,
Shuichi.
the AV room is that room in the back, right?
Could it be?
Kaede, have you never been in there before? Not yet, anyway, let's go. Okay. I'm intrigued now. Going into the AV room. Wow, that's a big room. I was expecting like a cabinet.
Wait.
Going to not murder anyone. I told you, I'm not saying you did, we just want to talk.
No.
No, it's him alright. He's got the face of a killer.
No way.
No, good Judge Gonta by his outside. On inside, Gonta gentleman.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on here? Oh, there, Kaede, we're just trying to ask him. You just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit?
Yeah?
Or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Gonta not. It's just been this over and over. We can move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. Then I'll change the question. Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple. That's totally off topic, Kimiko. Do your own math homework.
No?
Hey Gonta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement and AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Gonta happy to be invited to meeting, but Gonta think he not be much help because not smart. So Gonta in here alone watching bug movie.
Huh?
How does that help?
Honest.
Bug movie will Gonta with might. Make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma.
I see.
So it helps you fight. Okay, sure. You do you, Gonta.
What you know?
But why was it locked? What was locked?
My magic.
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic. Gonta can become girl. Gonta never become gentleman.
Please.
Himiko, can you shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be.
Is that alright?
Gonta, can you tell us what happened next?
Gonta.
Need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta no can fill up with fight.
Honest.
That it, really? Gonta just wanted to protect everyone. But if you guys don't believe Gonta, huh? Because Gonta's a big and scary looking, huh?
Wow.
Oh, calm down, you're making a really scary face.
Goodness
Because
me.
Gonta feels so useless. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him, but I wonder what really happened. Could he be the mastermind?
That's true.
Kaede, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gonta's alibi. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it seems fine. We just gotta look at, like, the AV equipment, right? So where would that be, like, here, or... Well, I guess we'll ask Gonta first. What you got?
Gonta.
Watching bug movies to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma. But Gonta needs to focus to fill with fight, so Gonta lock door. That sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow off your clothes with magic. If Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never become gentleman. Himiko, shut up, you stop saying ridiculous things.
Honest.
Gonta just wants to protect everyone, really.
Why?
No one believe Gonta. Gonta feels so pathetic. Fly high, my sweet prince. So what can we investigate then? Like, we got a 51-inch speaker. I guess the screen's good slot to check. It's the screen for the projector, but the projector is turned off. If you roll up the screen, you could use it as a long pole of sorts. So what?
No.
I was just thinking it could be used for something. Used how? Sometimes you say weird things, Suichi. Must be a detective quirk of yours. You think so? Sorry, you can treat it as me talking to myself. Okay, so nothing there. And then I guess the speakers, maybe? MSU speakers produces some high-quality sound, but that's not relevant right now. They're in a room this dilapidated, you wouldn't expect it to really be. Oh no, below the thing, video player. Let's check out if he was watching as a thing. A video player for watching movies, there's no video inside though. Doesn't have anything to do with the case. Yeah, it does. You kind of need to see if Gonta was, you know, lying. There were some posters rolled up with rubber bands and a cylindrical bucket. Is this a movie poster? They're all the same movie too. I took a poster out and unrolled it. Ultra Despair Girls 2 coming soon. That looks like a game, but I've never heard of it before. High school girl with a megaphone and a serial killer. Sounds like some lame spin-off. Is this one of Monokuma's pranks? Probably. Okay. Gonta a man of taste? No. In fact, the inverse. I'm disappointed in you, Gonta. Or am I? I don't know, I've not played Ultra Despair Girls yet. The jury's out on that. Alright, there are all the movies crammed into the bookcase. The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film.
That's...
The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right?
Huh?
This film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audiences will move to tears.
Really?
Well, Americans do tend to get emotional. Oh, what else do they have here? I grabbed a movie at random and the case was covered in pictures of naked men and women. Find any movies over there? Oh, well, nothing suspicious over here. Let's go look somewhere else.
What happened?
What wrong? Did you see something?
That's wrong.
I said it's nothing. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies. I mean movies.
Wait!
Hey, you're panicking. If you find a clue, you can tell me. Here, let me look.
Uh,
No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces.
alright?
I told you.
Sorry.
Let's investigate something else. I mean, what else is that? I guess the other thing, perhaps. Mayhaps. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Let's forget this ever happened and moved on. Okay, so it's the same there. Alright, and how are you doing? How you doing, Himiko Yumeno? The culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it.
No.
It's still a way to determine that, there are a lot of things to consider. Really? Even so, it's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. Why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Himiko? Investigating is a pain. Gonta's suspicious no matter how you look at it. Like I said, you need to investigate before you can decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care.
It's impossible.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption. Then stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this. And what else? I mean, we've already inspected the video player, right? Yeah, so... Kaito, what do we got? Can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting. Kaito, can you tell me more about the strategy meeting of yours? Yeah, everybody used to meet in the basement, right? Am I one of your suspects now? No, that's not what I'm... it's natural you're suspicious of me. But I'm not the culprit. I just worked on the universe. I got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything. Okay. Well, now we have the chance. Let's look at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed. Alright then, where should we start? After Kaede and I set up the cameras, we kept watch from the classroom. Some time passed, we saw you guys go down to the basement. When did you start asking people to go with you? I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one and we all went there together. That's when we saw you. You Konto, yep, those lots, as we'll refer to them.
You know...
Now that I mention it, the monitor started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I want to confirm what you've told me so far. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting and no one went to the library. But right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room, but right after we went inside, Gunnar went into the AV room and wouldn't come out. Yeah, Mikey told me about that. After that, during the meeting, Rentaro left to go to the bathroom, but we thought it'd be better if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys.
Okay.
So we gone down to the basement because the security sensor receiver went off. And right as I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Himiko and Maki were still in there, right?
Got it.
Yeah, I can guarantee it.
But you know...
However, I can't guarantee that Gonta was in here the whole time. So we can't confirm his alibi yet. Library door entrance is at the end of the hallway, correct? Did you see anybody else there?
That's right.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I would have noticed somebody was there. Then he opens the door of the library with you guys, and then we found Rentaro. That's just about how it went. We didn't want any new information, though.
Come on.
I'm not cleared of suspicion yet, huh?
No.
Don't worry, you're not a likely suspect. Hey, that's not something a detective should say. What?
Listen up.
If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate it until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never reach the truth. Rentaro will have died for no reason. This way you let your ultimate talent shine. Shuichi?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know.
Of course.
Well, I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate in my own way. That must be everything in here now, surely. Or maybe back sliding door? This door is different from the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway?
Right.
It seems that way. Let's check.
Yeah.
It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but... Oh, that's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door.
No.
If it's not Gonta, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. Oh. True. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover.
That's right.
Yeah, he could eat this door for breakfast.
Don't you ever do that?
Gonta not eat door for breakfast? Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day.
Okay.
I agree.
Huh?
No, you think Gonta could eat this door?
No.
No, I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this.
Is that all right?
This does pile up on the railing of the door. The sliding door hasn't been moved in a while. So then he just forced his way through the gap. That's not possible. There may be enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well if it were thin enough.
Magic.
So then he probably used magic that makes you thin and keeps the fat off. Gonta can no use magic. But I can use magic. Okay. These two never have anything important to say.
What's the matter?
No.
Nothing. It's just something I want to confirm. I'm going to try the sliding door one more time. As Suichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered, I thought so. You can see the rear entrance to the library from here. The store and the rear entrance located straight across from one another. So what? I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning? How? Well, we got a truth bullet out of it, I guess. I think we investigated everything here, too. Then what should we do next? For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still some people we haven't talked to. This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We already know who the mastermind is. That's true, but we shouldn't wait around and do nothing. You're right. I mean, again, they could doctor it, so, like, solving it ourselves is probably the better, like, more manual option, so, yeah. And back out again. Okay. Wow. So who else are we missing? I guess Tenko? Hello, Tenko. How you doing? Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. You asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Makia told us and didn't provide any new information. Okay. I see. I knew it. Going to be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence? By the way, how's your investigation been going? I haven't done any investigating. What?
Degenerate
Hey,
man.
degenerate. Don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie.
Huh?
Watching Angie?
Listen up.
We used to investigate with one other person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around alone. Oh, so that's why you're with Angie. I don't suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here. For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now. Don't go high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate male.
No.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. I like her. Hey, Angie, what are you doing?
Hey.
You're not gonna investigate, Angie. Investigating is important, but I got to say my prayers to Atua too.
Amen.
Oh, Atua, please let Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound.
Hey.
I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a Platinum Disciple.
Huh?
Sounds like a credit card rewards program. Right, so nothing really important in here. We've already asked everybody on this floor, so I guess we go up and we have an investigation agenda. So I'm gonna have a look around and see who's out and about. I would be surprised if anybody were outside, so we got those two in the nearest classroom, Kokichi, nobody on second floor, courtyard. Yeah, okay, it seems like we've really just got these three left, so Korekio, Kibla, I'm coming over. I'm gonna destroy the classroom whilst I'm in here too. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? How are you doing? Kaede, Suichi, I'd like to ask you a question. You were on lookout inside this classroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from here we can keep an eye on the basement. And it was close to the library too.
Right.
That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred. Then the probability that the two you committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No.
I did leave for a little bit to see what was happening in the basement, but besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off. That's right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I understand. Lookout classroom has been added to the truth bullet section. Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, may I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent?
By the way,
It appears to be connected to this classroom. He knows. He knows. The intelligence. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it. That was also, we were also concerned about this vent, which is why we kept watching this classroom.
That's right.
Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we were here on lookout.
that's right.
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here. Katie stacked up the books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for somebody to go in and out.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
Really? How? Be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. Classroom vent.
Thank you very much.
I hope your line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. A past life? How could you have a past life when I'm not made of human components? It's okay, Kibo. It's okay. So you got anything else? Kibo, what were you doing and where were you during the body discovery announcement? My alibi.
Huh?
Are you glitching right now?
Well,
No, just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. So you don't have an alibi? But Ryoma said he was alone in his room too. Jeez, why'd I throw him under the bus? That was not my intention! I see, both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of the two is the mastermind. Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi? No, I won't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi.
Of course.
And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all.
Thank you very much.
But you don't need to be so PC. Hell yeah, Kibo. I don't know why that's evidence, but go him. Go him. Let me guess, you wish to hear my alibi, yes? How'd you know? My appearance and actions as far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder. At least he's self-aware. So, to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper. The other people there with me were Miyu, Kurumi, and Sumi. The Monocubs prepared the meal for me as was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake or some such. That pasta sounds depressing. That concludes my alibi. I hope it can be of some help.
Hey.
And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular?
Yes.
If there was something to note, it would be that Miyu was tinkering with something or other. It was also a brief period of time where Tsumugi left to use the restroom. A restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as somebody else. Someone else? But who?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Okay, so Krakyo. Oh, interesting. Putting aside the thing about Tsumugi, we now know everybody's alibi. Well, what about Kokichi?
No.
We don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one corroborated his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're the detective and I am not. Well, I'm going to speak to him anyway. He might get sad if I don't talk to him. And I can't let that happen. I need to make sure he hasn't fainted. What with his anemia and such. Psst, 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 psst. Where are you? Hello. Investigating together, are we? You two sure have gotten awfully chummy. You here alone, Kokichi? Yeah? Why? We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person. Oh, did we? Well, just because we agreed to doesn't mean we have to do it, right? Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you? Because I'm an ultimate supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious.
Is that alright?
Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing at the time Rantaro was killed? An interrogation with the ultimate detective himself? What a rare opportunity. Then I'll gladly answer, okay, tell you the truth. I was in the library smashing in Rantaro's head. Hey, quit screwing around and take this seriously. Do I really need to tell you guys what I was doing? What?
Because...
If I give you honest answers now, it'd just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That'd be way more fun. Trial's gonna be boring anyway, since we'll have photo evidence. What are you saying?
Anyway,
I'm just saying this is a game, let's have some fun with it.
that's wrong.
This isn't a game, Rantaro was murdered. All lives are at stake.
How exciting!
Exactly, it's a game of life or death. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already. Is Kokichi actually enjoying this situation? Anyone who's not enjoying this situation? Me. Your voice. You ranked creature. Destroys my throat. Give me a second. Oh. Thank you, out of date chief fuel, that I'm trying to get rid of rapidly before it goes even more out of date. You saved me from Kokichi-Oma another day to live. Anyway, bye Kokichi, bye, bye, bye. I'm just gonna moonwalk now. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And now we're out of line of sight. What a creature. What a creature. Sorry, I just had to make sure I was out of line of sight in case he heard me. You know how he is. He's, here he has ears everywhere. You know, the corporation, of which he is the owner. How you doing? You've moved because you're important. She knows.
Hey.
Tsumugi, we need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something, so she won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. I grabbed the hem of Tsumugi's skirt and began to lift it slowly. What the f-
Got it?
I'm gonna lift your skirt, Tsumugi. You okay with that? No. Wait, Kaede. What was going to do? Kaede, get yourself together. Please. For us. My viewers. Like, please. You better talk, or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Suichi to see. And then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everybody can see your panties.
I understand.
I just need to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it took you long enough. Well, I can't let Suichi's innocent eyes get dirty.
That's wrong.
I thought they would get dirty.
Shuichi,
Are you saying you've seen dirty here, Suichi?
what's wrong?
By your fault, Kaede. You're the one who was showing him scandalous situations past 6 in the library.
Yeah.
What did you want to talk about?
You know,
I'm just gonna cut to the chase since you're the ultimate cosplayer. That means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear.
That's impossible.
I can only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people, or rather I can't. You can't? Isn't it easy to just wear someone else's clothes as a disguise and... Cosplay isn't a disguise!
Huh?
Sorry.
I can't.
Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. Show me? How? Come on, Kaede. Wait! Sumi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. She's killing us! She's killing us! I knew it was you, Sumigi. Are you gonna punch me or tie me up? Oh, hey, that's the way I do it. Chat. I'm not live and I'm using chat, that's how you know it's serious. Sumigi, I need you dead. I need you to be the culprit for this case. You are scaring me.
Huh?
Why? Well, because I'm gonna cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes.
Huh?
But...
Right?
Oh, come on, hurry up. I'm not reading that. Or that.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can look.
Huh?
I'm just gonna put a massive black box over Kaede. Because they just couldn't help themselves, could they? A gross bumpy rash had spread across Sumigi's body.
Hi. I'm Kaede Akamatsu. This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor. This is cosprox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people.
There's no way that's a real illness.
For my power, the equivalent exchange for my cosplay. Okay, I
BS.
get it.
BS. No. No. That is too much for Catchall. She's faking that. She has skin dye. Like, she is taking us specifically to that one because she's got a UV light that after a specific amount of time which she pre-planned this interaction to take would turn her skin pink. When the chest just turn away, yeah, Sumigi, you're BSing me. She's the culprit, I'm telling you. Not just because I hate doing a voice. Like, it's always the blue-haired characters. Can I just say? It's like the like, no, my throat, please. Anyway, it's over. We exchanged our clothes and returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting.
What happened?
Hey, you what's wrong? Sumigi couldn't have disguised herself. You understand since you saw the cosparks, right? Cosplay is love.
You're right.
You breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them. Fiction to the real world, like an oracle channeling the gods. That's why you can cosplay various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay someone who exists in the real world. Because that's not cosplay, it's just impersonating someone. I didn't really need that long explanation. Okay. Short video. Short one, I will say.
Huh?
This chime. Oh, I'm gonna finish off my drink then whilst they're reading this out.
You bastards!
Never mind, I guess I'm not narrating it. It's time for the long-awaited clash trial.
Dad?
It's not. We're just interrupting the photos ready. Don't interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Alright. Huh? Hey, does my face look weird to you? Does my face always look this weird? He's changing colors, man. Mono kid, what are you on?
Hey,
Did you hear that, Suichi? The pictures have finally been developed. Come on, let's get a move on.
Ah,
Wait, Kaede? We just were left without him. I ran as fast as I could to the school warehouse. I couldn't stay put knowing the truth was so close at hand. Okay. There's going to be a twist as we go to Clash Trial, there has to be. I ran full sprint to the warehouse.
wait!
Kaede, you shouldn't get so worked up. I can't help it, we're so close to learning the truth. I'm going to find out who this mastermind is. See, I think Suichi's in the same mind as me. I think me and Suichi both think it's Kaede. Because we're just linked like that. Hi gang, how we doing? Who's the mastermind? Let us know. Like, I think Suichi's terrified Kaede's going to be on the photo. Oh, you came.
We're intruding!
Sure did. We'll have to see you toots. Lovely as always. Monosuke, you're such a flirt. I may join you for a drink. Drink as much as you want. I got catch to burn. Thank you. Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? This is great.
gee.
How are you guys gonna do this for? Take these. They're all photos. They're separated in envelopes for each camera. Use him and take that bastard down. It's all up to you now.
Dumbass!
I'm sorry, Rich. What's the journalist gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. By the way, I'm on a phone. You wanna get out of here before your shift ends? I want a fancy steak dinner. What's your name and age? I'm District. Sorry, do you have another job? Okay. Okay. Anyway, looks like we have the pictures now. Yeah, finally. Actually, no, it can't be Kaede on the camera because we were upstairs the entire time, so I don't know what I'm thinking. Kaede, those are the photos.
Right?
The culprit should be in those photos, right? Yeah. How exciting. I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the photos of the camera by the front entrance first. Envelope says front entrance has a total of 4 pictures. Let's see the first. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then. Yeah, this was right before we found Rantaro's body. It's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much, okay?
But of course.
Rest assured, we do not care. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is... It's a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tenko scream. That doesn't help us at all, but even shows the next photo. Okay, so these are in order. Then everybody else? Oh my god, hello Kokichi and Kiba, hello! This is everybody else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement. Everyone, picture 2 and myself included, was on our way to the basement, so we got there a bit late. Hey, these are pictures of when we found the body. Here's one photo of the front entrance, correct? Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Shuichi? Sorry, it looks like I tripped one with the sensors when I was removing the cameras. What are you saying? This picture doesn't seem to have any clues to help us either. Knowing us, it will. Knowing this game, that will actually be the most important photo of the lot. The camera point at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Okay. Either Rantaro or anyone else could be the culprit in the photos. Did they both enter through the back door then? Let's examine the photos taken by the camera at the rear entrance then. Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed to the rear entrance. Let's see the first one. Hello, Rantaro?
I knew it.
So Rantaro went through the rear entrance. Perhaps no one would see him. I thought it might be possible he was moved to the library after being murdered, but that does not appear to be the case. So it means he was killed in the library after going there of his own free will. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it'll show the mastermind. Again? Oh, this is getting off now.
Sorry.
Me again. This is when I was removing the camera. What an attention hog. He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. No, Suichi's actually acting kind of sus now. That's all for the rear entrance. Just these 2 photos. Okay. Culprit not in rear entrance photo either? What does this mean? Not in either of the front or rear entrance pictures. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering? Hey Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? Let's look at the pictures from the hidden door camera. It might tell us something. Oh yeah. That camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. I was hoping that was the case as I removed the photos from the envelope. There were 2 photos. The first one was... Oh, Rantaro? But if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then he must have known about the hidden door. Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door? That is a possibility. For now, let's see the next picture. There is one remaining, isn't there? Yeah, there is. What? What was Rantaro doing? Looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. I did notice something whilst I was removing the camera. The security sensor for this camera was switched off. In that case, the photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that would mean Rantaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera. Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor switch in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate? Who cares? What happens to the culprit? How come not in any of the photos? This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rantaro was killed. If so, the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? I don't know. Hidden door photo's been added. That's all the photos. So we gained no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is. What a fucking waste.
Why?
Did she really do all the photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. She's back. How rude. I'd loved all the film I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did. These are all the photos from the hidden cameras, so relax and get to the deducing. And like that, she's gone. These are seriously all the pictures. You gotta be kidding me. The cop's not in any of them. If they wouldn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rentaro? So this is just what they mean by a perfect crime.
Huh?
A perfect crime?
I'm disappointed.
Oh man, I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
You should have been helping us investigate.
By the way,
Rentaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think there was anything in it?
I do not
His
agree.
student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information. I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him. I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it.
oh man.
You know, so it's got nothing to do with the case. How confusing.
Are you okay?
Kaede, you okay? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So why the hell? Kaede! They were on top of the bookcase. That's the only explanation I have.
It's time for what you've all been waiting for, the class trial.
Not really.
Please
I'm dreading this,
assemble in
man.
front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side. From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial. See you all there.
Okay. Thought process. Gonna shake this up, have a bit of a sip, turn us off auto. I think the killer was on top of the bookcase. They knew the cameras were there. They knew it would snap when Rentaro opened the thing and that he would likely come investigate. And then they dropped the ball down from the gap we noticed before. That, I think, is pretty obvious, because there's nothing else in the photos. But the only way up there is the vent which Kaede was guarding. Unless the photos are doctored by the mastermind and there is another secret passage, in which case everybody without an alibi is up for things. So maybe, again, Kokichi, we don't know where he was. Maybe he is the mastermind, insane double bluff. Maybe he did it. And maybe like the toilet stall Tsumugi was in has a secret back door. Who else wasn't around? You know what I mean. Maybe it's a dual murder. Maybe the duo that Tsumugi left behind in the cafeteria, maybe they poisoned the food and they did a similar thing. Maybe there's a hidden way in there that leads to the library. Maybe there's multiple for the mastermind to be able to get around, etc. But I think, whatever the case is, I think they just dropped the ball on him from above. Or they're trying to make it look like that, because if there is no secret passage and there is, like, no twist... Well, no, you mean, if it doesn't be that case, then I would say Kaede, just because it's like she's the only person with access to the vent to get up there. But if not, then they could have just used the thing, reassembled the books, etc. If they were diligent enough, they could have done it. So I think they're gonna try and frame Kaede and Suichi in this trial, though, and then I don't know who would have done it, because like I want to say it's the mastermind, but like maybe it's like their assistant, because I don't think they get rid of the mastermind this early, or maybe it goes on autopilot for the rest of the game. I don't know, but either way, time already.
That is correct.
It seems we have no choice but to continue the discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go.
What a
Me neither, what a pain. What are you scared? An NPC like you has nothing to be scared of.
no.
I'll be fine, I just feel my back is up against the wall.
Yeah.
We just need to expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
That's right.
Let's find the mastermind. And if it's a man, I'll beat him to death. Isn't beating him to death going a bit far? No. Everyone followed Monikuba's instructions and walked towards the courtyard. And that is going to bring us to the end of this. Only Suichi left behind, though. So I guess we can talk to him.
Are you okay?
Kaede, really, you okay?
Sorry.
I didn't mean to worry you. I'm just so shocked. I really thought everything would be resolved once I looked at the photos. But I can't give up. I can still expel the mastermind in the class trial. And then everything, even this killing game, will come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, Suichi.
What?
Let's go. It's the red door in the courtyard, right? Question is, last time I clocked upon the fact that Kaede might have picked up a shot put ball in this room and put it in her bag. If that was, say, missing from her thing, could Suichi have done the murder? In the time he was downstairs? Maybe they're just trying to blindside us. Because they're like, oh, there's no way your trusted ally would commit murder. And then he does. Like, I don't know. Because I don't know. I think I'm reading too much into one thing, trying to be smart and, like, you know, predict an insane twist. But having Shuichi die, case one, will be interesting, if anything else. But where do I need to go? I don't need to go. Okay, I just keep going. Gotcha. Okay, so it's the weird greenhouse. I'm with it. Well, and that's going to bring us to an end for this time. So if you have enjoyed, then of course feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it helps out a bunch. Let me know that you do want to see more of this and all of that good stuff. And that is going to be us done for now. So until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.